Morning and welcome to Ewetopia Farms. Bit windy today and we got some more snow overnight. Just a dusting, but just to remind us that we are still in winter. So let's go on into the barn and see what's happening in here today. So this fostering worked. They're in the coveralls and they're still together. Remember, she fostered a Suffolk lamb? They say they haven't had enough. Hello, guys. Yeah, let's look cute under the feeder. Here I am inside Arnie's tractor, waiting for him to load the manure spreader here. So you can see the pile has gone down a little bit. This is day 2 of removing manure. This is probably a 3-4 day job. We need to get it off the platform here though, because shortly we've got more barns to clean out and we need the space. It's always a space issue. So I thought I'd go for a little ride with him while he spread it in the field. For those of you who haven't seen a manure spreader in action before, and see how it works. At the back of this machine there are two augers that spin around, and those are the things that spit and chop up the manure and it flies across the field. So this is our laneway. Unfortunately it's very bumpy. You can see that a lot of the snow did melt away. And the water drained off. Drought conditions are always a worry, so you don't want the snow and the water to go too far away. See here in the laneway there's still a lot of snow where it drifted. Right now we're in the old cornfield. Next year it's going to be a what?
Beans.
Soybean field. Okay, so if you look back there, you can see that the spinners are turning around right now. I don't think anything's spitting out yet.
It takes a while for that plunger to go back.
There's a plunger that plunges it towards the spinners, and once all the manure hits them, then they start flying in.
It's going now, see?
It's just starting to throw stuff out. Looks like this is a very slow process.
Same as buying fertilizer then.
There you can see it coming off a little bit. Just comes off in little chunks because you don't want it too thick. You want it to go kind of even. Oh, kind of bumpy. So you can see it starting to fly out a bit now. And all this field, it looks like mud, but it's already been know if you can tell the difference, but there's kind of like a little wall, and there's a gap between that grate and the little wall. The wall's slowly moving closer to those spinners as it pushes the manure back. And all the front would be empty now. You see underneath through into the wagon how it's pushed it up to the back where the spinners are. And you can see all the fields here, the manure has been spread on it. You want to spread it at this time of year. If you spread it on top of snow, or when we had all that flooding the other day, it all just runs away. But right now the snow cover is basically gone, and the manure will have a chance to soak all the nutrients into the soil. So here we are on the home stretch. We did one load of manure. That's all I can take. I'm sure it's all you can take too.
Don't worry about it.
We're heading back to the farm. As usual, Katie is supervising the hay feeding.
I'm done. I'm out of here. Need some food, need sugar.
Need what?
I need sugar.
I got all of those things.
I don't know how I hit another barn, so I'm not using a drop of fertilizer in hay fields this year. Nothing.
And the reason he's saying that is that the hay grew super long and it tangles up and you can't roll it out. So, because it's growing too aggressively. It's always a fine line when you're growing hay and crops. But
there's no value in that. Way too close.
Yeah, but the value is straw. Hey buddies. So everybody got straw. Everybody's tired. These girls are gonna be going over to the lambing barn shortly. In probably 2 days. And these guys are all gonna get shorn. And they're gonna go in with rams again. And then these guys, we're gonna start. Oh, I love the faces. Hey, you guys. The faces. And some of these rams might be going away. This guy, he's extremely nice ram. Maybe he's gonna go to Manitoulin Island. He's got a green dot on his back so I can remember who he is. He's really nice. And he's not too tall. Because he's going to a commercial flock, so you don't want him too tall, but you want that muscling like this guy has. And we got another gladiator in here too. Where's the gladiator guy? Well, I'm guessing, without getting my scanner out, this guy has gladiator's face. Right there. Andre took one, and I'm guessing this guy's the other one. And you can see the long body. So this guy is a gladiator son. He's a yearling now. and I think he's grown in pretty good. Yeah, he's competing with a lot of rams here. And this guy here, he's a little taller ram, but you can see the muscling, the really good testicles on this guy. And he's also a really nice Suffolk. All these guys are nice, but some of these guys are tall guys. I wouldn't recommend them for like this guy, Jethro. He's a little on the tall side. He'd be more pure Suffolk flock. Same with that guy. These three are really tall. I don't recommend them for commercial flocks. So I don't want the Suffolks to get a bad rap. You have to have, the rams have to match your flock. But all the other guys here are good for commercial flocks. Just a little smaller, stockier. Can be used on any breed. Just about. You wouldn't want them too small though. They gotta be Suffolks produce meaty, big boned lambs, and they are born as big lambs. You've seen the size of some of our Suffolk lambs. So you do have to make sure you have a good ewe who can throw a Suffolk lamb. Like I always said, it's not the ram's fault if the ewe is not built well enough to deliver the lamb. You have to make sure you've got those good-bodied ewes, and they can do anything for you. But we haven't seen our boys for a while. That guy back there is a nice one too. I think he might have just got his head smacked being silly with the other rams. But he's a smaller Suffolk. Some people would call that big, but he's a really nice sized Suffolk ram. Who are you, buddy? I'm just gonna go see who you are. Yeah, that's right. He's even from back to front. We always say to look for that. He's got the true Suffolk markings. Good testicles on him. Good length, good width, good depth, good face. This guy's really nice though. Who are you? Both of you guys are really nice. I don't like picking rams for other people. I like them to come and look themselves, because everyone is looking for something a little bit different that catches their eye. Okay, you talk about lamb races. Right now we're gonna have ram races by the look of it. But ram races often turn into battles. Come on, buddies. Hi. Hi. There, now you can kind of compare them from behind. And I tell people to come and see them when they want to buy them, because it's very hard for me to pick. Because if you look up the lineup, except for this guy with the green writing on him and that guy with the green writing, and the one at the very front there, I'd say they're three tall rams, and only a particular person would like them. But all the rest are pretty well peas in a pod. I could just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I think they're pretty consistent group here. deafening. There's the crew. Brookie, Karen, Kevin, and Annie. All four of them right there. Oh, these guys are anticipating the fun. There's one, aside from Crookie, who has to be here because of Annie, we got the other black one in here. Because remember, the Dorset mom adopted that black one. He's kind of the black sheep of the family. There's Annie. Do they look like they need a bottle compared to the others? That's Kevin and Karen. Both of them turned out really, really nice. This is what the noise is all about. Because apparently we don't feed our sheep. Now this is a nice bale of hay. I just said that. I said, now this is a nice bale of hay. So we're at the end, and now Arnie's going to roll it back. The wrap bales, he does them twice because they seem to last longer. So he can't turn it around in the feeder, so he's just rolling the whole thing back, and then he'll roll it up here again to the end. These are the fat guys, the older ones. This is the pen where you can really see the development of the lambs. Just in these three right here. Oh, that guy's kind of hidden, but... Hello, you guys are doing pretty good too. Well, they're lighter. Someone mentioned that that the lamb races in the heavy pen aren't quite as exuberant as the ones in the light pens. It takes a lot more energy to get airborne for these big ones. Oh, Hunchy. That was a little bit of an attitude. That's Hunchy.
Rum will be good tonight.
Rum's gonna taste good tonight.
Lose some more brain cells. I figure I could lose half of brain cells and be eating with you.
Yeah, you're the only one laughing.
Right? You ever heard the joke? Oh, this is a good joke. What's the most painful thing for a man to have a sex change to be a female? It's removing half his brain. Honestly, everybody loves that joke.
Nobody loves that joke, Ernie. I'm always amazed by Hunchy. That's Hunchy going after Katie right now. The chubby one. There, she's the one following Katie. There she is. That's Hunchy. How's that for an improvement? If we can all remember what Hunchy was like not too long ago. That's her. She's a perfect little ewe. Heavy, long, fine feminine bone. Arnie's forking over some of that good hay into the creep area for these guys to eat. Oh, Hunchy, you like to be the center of attention, don't you? You do, and you know your name. I know you do. Hi. Hi, I see you. There's a few little heavy Dorsets right there. They're slowly starting to get a little chunk on them as well. It's a nice little ewe lamb there. Oh, and here's the straw mob. So if you want to pick someone up that you want to look at, now's the time. Hi, you're Angel's lamb. That's Angel's lamb. And there he is, our resident raven. He just landed there. He's pretty well a pet. I know there are people that don't like ravens, but we really like ours. They wait for us in the morning because we toss the placentas out on the manure pile, and they know that routine now, and so they wait, and when we toss them out, they fly off with them. Here's the extremes again of our weather. Like, this is what our yard looks. It's kind of like right at the freezing point, just a little bit above, obviously, but look at the mud. Like, it's totally gross. There's no such thing as clean at this time of year. Arnie's gonna feed a bale of hay, and I'm gonna go in and make dinner. So the sun's going down on another day. So we'll say goodbye and hope you'll join us again tomorrow for another episode of Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.